Welcome to today's short video on Facebook adverts. So we'll be talking about how to use audience insights or how to source generally when you are trying to run a normal advert without doing conversion. How best to use your research. So today we want to advertise solar street lights. When we make a search for it, to have an idea what the whole product is about, we realize it is something like this. So the first thing first is we come into here and I've chosen, let me see, okay, not yet, and this is an update that this will not be available, but no need to panic. So the first thing is we go to Nigeria, we choose our location as Nigeria. um, so it's already chosen here, and we've chosen our interest as solar power, so we can simply cancel it. Let's try if we have something like solar street lights. So it has solar street light. So from this now we can say 93% of our audience, or most of the audience, is going to be men. So note that somewhere, and they will be engaged or married. Most of the, which is, if you add this up, 14% plus 92%, it is more than 33% and 43. So we will be choosing engaged and married. That's another point, which is male that are engaged or are married. And these are some of the job titles that they can have. As you can see, installation and repairs is 8%. So now when you have this, your next thing you want to come to is the page likes. Now you see the name of the various companies, which these are all Facebook pages. These are all Facebook pages that I use. Now if I want to run this advert, I will tell you how to go about it. Now we have our age range, our interests, and our, let me come to location. So we have the top locations. So if I show it like this, now you can see the top locations as well. So now let me say I want to run an advert on this. All I just need to do is come here, choose traffic, or if you are using a video you can use video views. Let's say solar lights. Like in my previous video, I always like to use campaign optimization, but if I want to run for, probably I want to set up different advert for Lagos, Abuja, Kano, you can decide to switch off your this. So let's just say this is 3000. We move on to the next one. So based on the information you have here, this is where you'll be using them. So now the first thing we want to know is our demography, which is the age range. The age range start from 25 to, let's say, 45, which is the highest percentage. So you go for gender, male, 25, based on what Facebook showed us, to 45. So we can just stick it to 50 just to have some sort of good stretch. So the next one I want to look at now is they say they are married and engaged. So the next thing now is you want to come to your interest. You want to choose engaged. Relationship status, not interest, not anything. Relationship status, engaged, and married. As you can see, so on a further analysis, let's see, management, IT, and the like. So let's not bother about that. Let's move on. As you can see, the estimate they gave us, they said 250 to 300. So we come here, we check out the name of this company, if they will be able to get the interest. ZK Tico, we are not getting it. So that's the way you'll be testing each and every one of them one by one. Vienna International. So that's how you keep searching. So let's try something else. So you keep trying them, you enter the text one by one. Dulux showed up. We don't know, maybe it's Dulux Nigeria, or but let's just choose it. The next one that showed up is Oppo iSense. We choose that as well. Oppo. They said iSense 2 is there. So this is how you choose them. So the location now, as you can see, the location they give to you, these are like the top 10 locations. So after you've chosen all the interests, the next thing you want to choose is your location. They said Lagos. So what I always do is I always go with Lagos City, which is 25-kilometer radius, because I want people precisely within Lagos. I don't want Ogun State or anything. The next one is Abuja. Abuja as well. You adjust this to fit well, so you can do that for all the location I stated here, and for most likely I may just stick with the first three. Kano. According to research, they say Kano is a very big state, so if you try to cut it, you may end up not reaching anywhere, so you can leave that. So that's another way to if you have an insight of what the city or the state is like. So Ibadan, you can also leave that. So you keep choosing like that. So when you've done that finish, now you have your audience. As you can see, you can decide to stick with automatic, or so what this means is landing page view, you have your pixel installed, but if you don't have your pixel installed, you can simply just choose link clicks. So we proceed to, now let's say most times you don't have an idea of what you want to do. Let's just look for something. Let's say you don't have an idea of what you want to set up. Another a site you can use is bigspy.com. They have a free option. As you can see, they told me that I have 3 queries available today. So what I just did was I entered my keywords and see likely results. And what this is going to show you is the adverts. As you can see, how long it has been running for: 3 days, 3 days, 12 days, 1 day, 3 days. So now that's limited, so I can just decide to just go with one, and it needs to fit the kind of setup. And if you check, this is the one that is most likely related to what I want to do. You can just click on this. It's going to expand on it. So you can click on this. As you can see more. Let me just pause. You can see more. So now that you've gotten the name of the page, you can simply just go to the page ID. Now let me go to my Facebook. I want to search for the page now, and the name of the page is Home & Lightning. Sometimes there are some pages that allow you to click through from here, but if they don't allow you, just search for Home & Lightning. choose pages. So funny enough, the page is coming up at the top. So in my other video, I showed you how you can use the page transparency to spy on the advert that a page is running. I will share a link somewhere in this video. So that's how you're able to get it, and you'll be able to see when you use the page transparency. You see the number of interactions. You can see the number of interactions so far is 65, 65, 65, 65, and the likes. So that's the way you go about using your audience insights to be able to set up your advert. So thank you. I hope you've been able to learn something today. Thank you very much.